Hello, good day everyone. I am here again to discuss about my study site for my thesis in BS Forestry course. This study site too is located in the middle of unmanaged coconut plantations in Binulo, Javier, Leyte. The information generated from this study can provide insights in forest vegetation for biodiversity. Inventory of tree species is necessary to have a better information base for management. Resources can be prioritized not only for protection, but also for conservation. Importance of knowing the diversity of trees in the coconut plantations in Barangay Binulo, Javier, Leyte is great contribution to vegetation and conservation in future research. The identification and monitoring of species in the coconut plantations will guide the allocation of resources and support biodiversity assessment and recommend direction for sustainable resources use. So far, there have been no studies on tree species diversity in coconut plantations in Leyte. The studwise findings may help researchers and policymakers in understanding the role of coconut plantations in harboring diverse species of trees. Objectives of the study. Generally, the study aimed to document tree species diversity and species composition under coconut plantations in Barangay Binulo, Javier, Leyte. Specifically, it aimed to determine the distribution of species diversity, species composition, and similarity of species in the study sites, rank the tree species based on importance value index, and describe the morphometric characteristics of trees in the study sites. The study was conducted from February 5 to April 10, 2023. This study primarily focused with determining the diversity and composition of trees in unmanaged coconut plantations. The study only records the tree species found in each plot. Some plant species, such as vines, herbs, and other plants that do not qualify as trees was excluded. Only trees with a diameter of 5 cm and above was included. As regenerants, seedlings with a basal diameter of 3 mm and height of 1 meter or less were also recorded. Basically, the study was limited on the determination of tree species diversity and composition in the study sites. The data was analyzed on a per-site basis, but a comparison of the two study sites was also made. The significance of this study is to describe the species diversity and composition in the unmanaged coconut plantation for the purpose of biological diversity. This allows us to understand tree and coconut interactions, especially on trees growing quite well with coconuts ecosystem. Forest land in the Philippines, especially in Javier, Leyte, are converted into coconut plantations, and it has resulted in the rapid loss of forests becoming one of the biggest environmental and economic problems in the country. Inventory of species diversity in the coconut plantations is necessary to appraise the value of the resources for ecological conservation. Trees are considered an important component of vegetation, and therefore must be monitored and managed in order to know their status in an ecosystem. The results of this research in the coconut plantations also can teach us how to approach problems related to tree diversity under a coconut-dominated environment. In terms of biodiversity research, there is a wide gap of knowledge about trees in coconut plantations. Hence, this study was conducted to provide baseline information pertaining to the diversity of tree species under coconut plantations. Site description of the site. The study site are located in Barangay Binulo, Javier, Leyte. It is situated near the border of MacArthur, Leyte, and centered between four barangays of Javier, Leyte, including Barangay Laray, Magsaysay, Manarog, and Talisayan. Distance of the study sites from the proper of barangay is 1 km. The study sites is approximately 3 hectares of land in unmanaged coconut plantations. The area is plain and surrounded by grasses, trees, and coconuts. To access the area, you can walk for at least 20 minutes to get the exact location of the study sites. Elevation of the area is 67.2 meters above mean sea level. The climate of the area is type 4 where rainfall is evenly distributed throughout the year and favors luxuriant tropical rainforests which harbor large population of flora and fauna. Over the course of the year, the temperature typically varies to 23.89 degrees Celsius. Most specifically, the dry season spans mid-March to May whereas the wet season begins around the month of June. The soil is loamy and varies in color brown on the surface and not aggregates of stones and rocks particularly in the surface. The plot design. Essentially, the two study sites were established with a 10 meters by 10 meters squared plot and a 20 meters distance between them. In each plot we established a 1 meter by 1 meter subplot for small trees. A total of 20 plots. Using a systematic sampling method, the site we established a network of 10 meters by 10 meters plots scattered over large areas of coconut plantations in a predetermined pattern.